Justin and I own a company called Wildlife Management Trees, and our goal is to have your property reach its max potential. And there's several different ways and ideas that you can do to reach its max potential, such as planting trees, CRP grasses, fruit trees, shrubs, food plots, visual barriers for entrance and exit, and the list goes on. But every one of those little bitty details goes into the big picture so your property can truly reach its max potential. If you want us to jump in and help on your property, just get a hold of us at the link below and we can come out and take a look and help you reach your max potential. So with all that being said, every property is different on what you're able and not able to do on each property based upon either financial goals or CRP contracts and stuff like that. Well, with this property that we're hunting on, it's a 40-acre tract, and pretty much the entire thing is enrolled into CRP programs. So therefore, we are obligated by the contract of what we're allowed to do and not to do. So we don't have the option of putting in big food plots like we would like to do, but what we can do is improve the overall quality of bedding. In the CRP grass program, we can burn the grasses, we can mow the edges, we can make fire breaks to improve that quality. And then we can go in the CRP tree program and we can do a crop tree release and TSI and just go in and truly make a higher quality timber for the deer to want to bed in. Here this morning. Just had those two come through. That one was the same one from earlier this morning, but the other little buck was a new one. So they're definitely cruising, looking, pushing, smelling. We'll see what happens. We're in the right spot. They're all around us. Just need to wait. Why can't the big boy do that? Yesterday it was at 11:30 when the buck I'm after come walking through this bench here. Well, he was an 11:30 no-show. It's now noon. I was just eating my sandwich and recording those does out in the field. And just had a buck cross, cut the corner of this field, the field up here above me. I'm sitting in a bench between the two fields. This is the only woods access. Alright, that's another doe. Now we just need something to be following her of size and quality. It is midday and I'm still wearing too many clothes, so time to take off some layers and see what we can make happen here. So with that being the end of my first all-day sit of this season, it just gives you lots of time to sit there and think and reflect and be thankful for what is all happening in your hunt, in life. And one of the things that just hit me hard today was how great of a season I've truly had, even though I haven't harvested any animal personally myself at this point. I got to take my brother Gus out for his very first deer hunt in youth season, and he was able to harvest a nice buck, and I was able to take my wife out, who was 37 weeks pregnant, and shoot a buck with her bow, which was just a huge goal for her this year. And I was able to take my buddy Keith, who I was in the service with, out on Veterans Day, and we harvested the biggest buck of his life that day. And those are just such great moments that individually as they happen, they were all great, but when you sit back and think of everything as a whole, it's just really, really humbling, and I'm so very grateful for the opportunities to be a part of that many special moments in one deer season.
Well, that's a doe and triplets right there that just come through. Back here on this farm again this morning, hunting the buck I call Krusty. Yesterday was the first time hunting this farm all year for him. Justin was hunting this farm last year, and he showed up this exact week of gun season, and he was here for about 2 weeks, then gone again. But 2 days ago, he was right here. We were here 3 different times in daylight. So that told me he was on the farm. I moved in yesterday for an all-day sit. Did not see him. Had some really good encounters, but nothing with anything of size per se. So back here again this morning. One last shot before gun season tomorrow, so it'll be another all-day sit. We'll have to see what happens. The spindly tin just came through. Little buck just come running down the field right below us. Gave me a heart attack. But the spindly tin just come through. He's on a doe. He was on the trail cameras last night as well, so he's in there. I don't know where Krusty's at the moment, but he needs to show back up, that's for sure. It's not noon yet, but I'm getting bored. When you're bored, you're hungry. Something's about to happen. Just shut up. He's going down. I've been sitting and sitting and sitting for that moment right there. That is crusty. Oh, I can see blood going down his side. Might have been a touch back, but he was stumbling and falling down the hill right there. Just starting to go up. That is absolutely crazy how a plan can come together down to the exact year, exact date, exact same spot. It just came together. Justin had all the encounters last year with him right there. And I just made it happen. Thank you, Lord. Thank you, Lord. Oh, that was crazy. So I was just texting my wife and she just wanted to know what the plans are for this week. We're just saying though. She goes, well, what's the plan? And I said, well, if you'd pray a little harder, I'd get my buck. And I kid you not, that was like not even 5 minutes ago. I put my phone in my pocket. I look up and I see a doe standing there. And there he is coming behind her. I'm like, oh my. Got him. Now to call Justin and let him know I shot him. He don't even know the name of the deer. Shots fired, shots fired. Really? Yeah.
The big one?
Yep, it's him. I named him Krusty today, just so you know.
Krusty?
Yeah, Krusty. Go take a look at the arrow here and see what we can find. I've got high hopes based on what I saw in person. Well, I'm not seeing my arrow, but I've got a real good blood trail here. Look at this. Blood, blood, blood. Blood. Feel that blood. It's pouring. There's my buck. Look at that. I was all like crashing the tree. Oh. That is what it's about. All day sits, they pay off. Right here's the proof. I've said it and say it again. Justin Quinlan last year had all the encounters, showed up 2 days ago. So I did an all day sit yesterday, no show. Saw every deer on the farm except for this one. And sure enough, I don't know, it was 12:30 today or what time it was, but 12:30, 1 o'clock, somewhere in there. I finally got up with them.
So I had no idea the audio was that bad. Self-filming, caught up in the moment, just didn't quite work out the way I thought it was. But with that being said, you know, I'm just so thankful for a plan coming together, capitalizing, moving in on a deer that shows up exactly 1 year later from the first trail camera picture, getting them and able to harvest them 48 hours later is just something really special. As much as I'd like to take credit for a plan coming together and tagging this awesome buck, that's not the reality. Reality is none of this is possible without the support of my wife at home. We've got a son who is 18 months old, and she picks him up from daycare every day that I'm out hunting and feeds him supper and gives him a bath before bed. Not to mention, you know, she's 37, 38 weeks pregnant at the time of this hunt, and she's doing it all so I can be out there chasing my passion, and that's something really special, and I'm very, very grateful, and thank you, Britt, for allowing that to happen.
No matter the season, you can rest assured you'll be comfortable in a 360 hunting blind. With no blind spots, silent window operations, and plenty of room for the family, 360 hunting blinds are the Cadillac of all hunting blinds, and they're made right here in the USA. Check them out at 360huntingblinds.com or find the dealer nearest you to learn more.